Welcome to our channel. I live on this sailing boat and we travel the world with our family. Every week we take you with us on our journey. We're now in the Caribbean cheering for the Dutch and getting ready for hurricane season. But only half a year ago we were still in the Mediterranean, and in this episode I take you back to Ibiza, my all-time favorite island, and believe me, I've seen a lot. So grab yourself a carrot and join me to Ibiza. Today our journey starts in Valencia. We are working on the preparations for our Atlantic crossing. Crossing an ocean is a huge responsibility. Once you're out there, you're far away from the inhabited world, completely surrounded by water, and you need to be prepared for every possible situation. For us, this would be the very first time. The kids and I won't join Kai for the crossing, and he will be putting together a crew to join him on this incredible journey across the Atlantic. At one point, he even considered doing the crossing solo. For him, it would have been an amazing personal achievement and a challenge unlike any other. Thankfully, he decided otherwise. To prepare, he has spent countless hours reading, studying, and following online courses. He also joined a sailing community called Finding Dory, where sailors share their knowledge and support others preparing for their own ocean crossings. Because when it comes to crossing an ocean, there's no such thing as being too prepared. Before we crossed the Atlantic, there was one thing that made a very big difference: a community called Finding Dory. When people think about an ocean crossing, they often think about complete isolation, thousands of miles between you and the land. And well, there is a very big truth to that, but our experience was very different because of Finding Dory. When Kai was preparing for the Atlantic crossing, he found an online community that prepares sailors to cross the Atlantic Ocean. Everyone preparing for the same adventure. Solo sailors, families, couples, experienced ocean veterans, complete first-timers, all coming together months before departure. Every great community starts with one person who has a great idea. And in this case, that person was Peter Cashier. As a sailor himself, Peter saw hundreds of people preparing to cross the Atlantic, and they were all doing it by themselves. So he decided to change that. And instead of creating another sailing rally, he created something much bigger than that: a community. A place where sailors could meet up months before departure. They could ask questions, share knowledge, learn from experienced cruisers, and they support each other through the entire journey. What started out as a simple idea grew out to be a giant community with sailors helping each other, and not because they have to, but because they genuinely want to. We were fortunate to be part of that community. When Kai first heard about the community, he had no idea what he was getting himself into, but in a good way. Immediately he felt at home. He couldn't stop talking about it, how great this community was, how much he was learning. He took a lot of classes. So for a first-time ocean crosser, this was the best way to get ready for this amazing adventure. He experienced firsthand how much time, energy and passion Peter had put into this project, from organizing online presentations, preparing weather briefings, to bringing people together to create an atmosphere where everyone feels welcome. It's an incredible amount of work, and most of it happening behind the scenes. What makes it so special is that it isn't a commercial rally. There are no entry fees, there's no specific time you have to leave. You can do your crossing at your own time, at your own pace. It's just a group of people to help each other make better decisions and safer passages. In October, when we started to prepare for the crossing, Kai started to talk with other crew, and he started to share preparation lists, talked with them about safety equipment, weather route, provisioning, maintenance, communication systems, and all the other things that suddenly become very important when you're crossing an ocean. The most valuable thing about this community is the access to the collective knowledge of hundreds of sailors. No matter what question you have, chances are that someone else already lived it and had a perfect solution for it. So during these months of preparation, I noticed something funny, because in these WhatsApp groups Kai was participating in, he was talking about names, people he never knew, he never met before, but he was talking about these people like they were friends, like he knew them. So the names on the screen suddenly became real people, and the boats, they started to sound familiar. They were following each other's preparations, celebrated milestones together, and they supported each other through setbacks. During the crossing, every boat sailed its own route at its own pace, but you were never truly alone. Every day, crews shared their positions, weather conditions, wildlife sightings, and pictures of the middle of the ocean. So even though Kai woke up in the middle of the ocean with his crew, he never felt like he was truly alone, because some boats were ahead, some boats were behind, some were facing big squalls, and others are sailing on the perfect trade winds. And together they provided a picture of the Atlantic that no other weather app could ever provide. But the most important thing, in my opinion, was the support. If someone had a technical issue or if there was a problem, other people just jumped in to help them. When someone was nervous about approaching bad weather, others jumped in with their experience. When a boat had a big milestone, the other boats all celebrated. In a world where social media can feel superficial, Finding Dory showed that it can be genuinely different. It's just a group of people with the same dream and helping each other succeed in that dream. And when Kai crossed the ocean and I flew in, he was all about all the names and the people he knew, and he was finding them on No Foreign Land or other apps, and he was trying to look for them because he wanted to meet them, and some of them we did. And yeah, you share a bond, a connection together, and I thought it was very beautiful to see how that works. It shows that the ocean might be huge, but the cruising community is surprisingly small. So looking back, Finding Dory wasn't just a tool, but it became part of the journey itself. So if you dream about doing a crossing one day, remember this: you may have to leave the dock alone, but you don't have to make the journey alone. And for us, that is what Finding Dory is all about. So Peter and the team, everyone who helped form this community, thank you. You didn't just help people cross an ocean, but you helped creating friendships. You gave people confidence, and you helped create memories that will last a lifetime. Finding Dory isn't just a sailing group, it's a family, and we are very grateful to have been part of that.
Mama, sommigen slapen.
Ja?
Kijk, die zitten altijd twee.
From Grenada, we return to Valencia, where we'll get a glimpse of all the beautiful ocean wildlife. We visited Oceanogràfic Valencia in Valencia, and it was absolutely breathtaking. Looking back at these images now, I feel incredibly grateful, because everything you see inside this aquarium is now part of our daily life. As I'm recording this, we're sailing through the Caribbean, surrounded by the very same marine life that once amazed us behind the glass. Back then, in Spain, it felt like a fascinating glimpse into another world. A preview of the adventure that was still ahead of us. Today, we're lucky enough to see many of these incredible creatures almost every day in their natural habitat. And that realization makes these memories even more special. And do you know what's even more special? Sailing among these giants. With massive container ships constantly moving around us, you really have to stay alert. Their size is impressive, but it also reminds you how small you are out here. Can you believe Kai trusted me with the helm while he was busy flying the drone? No pressure, right? arrived in Dania, we were welcomed by two very different sights. First, a burnt-out catamaran. And right next to it was the famous possible tree known from below-deck sailing yacht. After spending some time exploring the city, it was time to get back to reality. Good evening from Dania, our last stop before Ibiza. Yes, people, it is really going to happen. Finally, Ibiza. I've waited at least a year, but I think it might be forever because we are going to Ibiza tomorrow. We are sailing off and it's going to be a calm ride. At least that's what they promised me. Yeah, I'm really happy. What can I say? We worked. We did a lot of chores. We fixed the engine. Fixing the engine. For the past few weeks, we've been dealing with an intermittent engine issue. Starting the engine had become increasingly unreliable, and at this point, we were determined to find the cause. And for me, that meant handing over tools, fetching parts, and pressing the start and stop button over and over again while Kai worked through the troubleshooting process. I often get pulled into these maintenance projects without much warning, and this time was no different. To be honest, I wasn't exactly dressed for the engine work, but hey, let's just say I know how to do boat repairs in style. Strangely enough, this is a very common issue on a lot of Yanmar engines. On the pre-filter, or water separator, whatever you might call it, there's an elbow at the inlet coming from your tank. Residues from your fuel hoses tend to build up before hitting the filter. As a result, vacuum may be created by your fuel pump and air is sucked in. This makes the engine stall when starting, except when you pump a few times manually, because then air is pushed back through the return hose to the tank.
De slang, stukjes metaal, van alles. Helemaal verstopt.
Zo, klaar.
Opgelost.
Nou.
Burning bridges and falling stars.
After Bo and I took Ollie and his puppy for a walk, it was finally time to leave for Ibiza.
Zo, één even. Kijk.
And I have to give Kai credit for this one. At a time when Storm Alice was making its way across Spain and causing trouble in many places, he somehow managed to pick the perfect weather window for the crossing from the mainland to the most beautiful island in the Mediterranean. The sea was calm, the sun was shining, and we were reminded why we love this lifestyle so much. And if there was ever any doubt that this was going to be an unforgettable visit, these dolphins settled it for us.
I heard them say that it would be so hard. And I can't lie, baby, they weren't wrong. No, but if one plus one is two, it's true that you got me and I got you. Oh, nothing would ever keep us apart. No.
It is happening. We are moving to Ibiza. We left around 11. It is now 2:30. I can see Ibiza. I can even see Esvedra from here. I'm so excited. So cool. We saw dolphins this morning and the kids are doing some homework. Ollie is asleep and the captain is upstairs. Oh, I'm going to see Esvedra from the boat. That's so cool. I'm wearing my new rash guard because I got sun allergies. Ja, ik kom! Ja, zeg maar 1 kleuren. Bo is done. He makes a sport out of doing the most of his works as fast as he can. He's pretty competitive, I guess. He's not that very neat, as you can see. He's not very precise. He's going for the best time and not the best drawings. So, okay. As I was saying, I'm wearing a rash guard because I got sun allergy. Can you believe this? I got sun allergy. If my skin sees the sun, my arms and my back, if they only see the sun, I get a rash and it's itching. It is so itchy. It is so annoying. And the itch usually comes at night. So I can't sleep. It's so itchy. It's so annoying. Can you believe this? I'm living on a boat. We are sailing the sunshine route and I got sun allergies. Sunshine route, sun allergy. Can you believe this? I'm really happy it's not my face, but I always wear sunscreen on my face. So now I wear a rash guard, and if I'm not wearing a rash guard, I'm wearing very special sunscreen, and it's a really small bottle and it costs like 50 euros. So that's nice. Yeah, I have to really take care of my skin from now on. That's good news. But hey, who's complaining? I'm going to make myself a new coffee. What did you make? We're going back to school. Bye.
Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is young, don't need anybody else. We came to party all night long, and we don't need no chaperone. We don't need nobody's attention. Yeah, we just wanna dance on our own. We came to party all night long and sing along to every song. We don't need nobody's attention, don't need nobody else in our zone.
There's a myth that compasses behave strangely near Esvedra. Naturally, I had to put that theory to the test. So with one eye on the island and the other one on our instrument, I kept a close watch on the compass, expecting to see something unusual. Unfortunately, or perhaps fortunately, I couldn't detect any abnormalities at all. Then again, we never got extremely close to the island, so who knows? Maybe the mystery is still out there, waiting to be proven.
The night is young, don't need anybody else. We came to party all night long.
I'm so happy.
We don't need nobody's attention. Yeah, we just wanna dance on our own. We came to party all night long and sing along to every song. We don't need nobody's attention, don't need nobody else in our zone.
Moet ik iets doen? Ja. The waters around Ibiza are full of surprises. Hidden just beneath the surface, there's a rocky pinnacle that seems to appear out of nowhere. It rises so close to the surface that in calm conditions you can actually stand on them. What's remarkable is that not every one of these rocks is marked on every chart. That means you can't rely on navigation alone. You have to keep a constant lookout. In crystal clear water, they make for incredible sights. But if you miss one, they can quickly turn into every sailor's worst nightmare.
Oh my god.
Hello! We just paddled to shore to give Ollie a little walk, and then we are going to the beach. And we are here at Ibiza. I have so many beautiful memories of this island. Memories of moments when I felt strong and free and genuinely happy. This place has been part of my story for a long time, and every bay, every beach, and every sunset seems to bring back a special memory. Coming back here is special enough on its own, but being able to share it with my family makes it even more meaningful. To show them the places that mean so much to me, to create new memories together and to experience this island through their eyes. That means more to me than I can put into words. Some places stay with you forever, and for me, this is one of them. This is Beniras, on the northern side of the island. Every evening, as the sun slowly sinks towards the horizon, drummers gather on the beach to play the sunset in. Many of them are part of Ibiza's famous hippie community, continuing a tradition that has made this place legendary. The rhythm beat of the drums, the golden light and the atmosphere on the beach create a truly unique experience. It's one of those scenes that capture the spirit of Ibiza perfectly. And no matter how many times I witness it, it never fails to leave an impression. And from this beautiful bay, I say goodbye for now. Next week we show you more of our adventures. Thank you for watching. If you like it, please hit the follow button and share it with your friends. Hope to see you next week. With love from Luna.